Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video and episode number 8 of the Mitchy Road to Glory. As we did do in the last episode, we did try out the weekend league, which I thought would go well. Unfortunately, it didn't. We were aiming to get ourselves that SBC Jordan Lukaku, which would be pretty cool, but I'm not too bothered that we didn't actually pick him up. We had a couple of goes at it. Unfortunately, we did not prevail. We did lose a few times. So I'm gonna do the same again, but annoyingly I can't do the weekend league at the minute because I'm recording this on the Monday, and you need max silver only in the entire squad, and it won't be able to have Mitchy in it. But mentioning Mitchy, he's got a brand new card. Another inform, 87 rated. He is going off on 1 this year over at Dortmund. He has got to have a team of the season come in. I mean, he's got to have a team of the season come in. 94 attacking positioning, finishing, shot power and strength. 99 heading, 93 jumping, 87 sprint speed, 88 agility and balance, 89 reactions, 91 composure. He is just too damn good at the minute. But like I was saying, I'm gonna do the same concept as what I did last episode, pre-recorded. It is more beneficial for you guys. You don't have to sit here and watch me react. It fits in so many more games. Instead of doing 3 games and it taking me 6 episodes to get through a couple of divisions, this I can do 4 or 5 games and we can blitz through it really easily. Like last episode was 12 minutes and that had, I think, 4 or 5, maybe 6 games in it. So that is so much more beneficial to us. Obviously, we can then do SBCs and it doesn't have to do cutting in and out and that sort of stuff. So I'm going to stop talking. We're going to go to pre-recorded me, and we're going to go play some seasons games in Division 7. See how we do. Obviously, we got ourselves our bronze centre back for the first game, as per the red card we did get with Socrates. But I'm not too bothered. Let's go get into the clips of the games we did play, and then when I'm all done, we'll hit the outro. Let's go. Right guys, into the first game we do go. We come up against this pretty decent looking Premier League side. He had himself Lurie in goal. He had the Irish Coleman, he had Boye, Rojo, Smalling, not Smalling, sorry, Shaw even, Martial, Inform Fellaini, Kante, Sissoko, the Inform, or second Inform, Wilson and Lukaku. Started off in the 10th minute in a bit of a role reversal here. Lukaku puts the ball through to Wilson. His first header is saved, second header does annoyingly go in the back of the net, and we hadn't even had a chance to change the team around at this point. We still had it paused, ready to roll, but annoyingly, nah, I'm kidding. Not annoyingly. we managed to get the ball back. We tried to pass it to Mitchy Batshuayi, couldn't get through. Mertens rides that tackle, but Mitchy puts the ball in the back of the net in the end, in the 18th minute, and yeah, we're back. Well, back at level. We pick up the ball here. Streamer gets tackled. Martial picks up the ball and passes it over to. Well, it doesn't really even pass it. It just gets tackled to Wilson, and there he's back in the lead at 2-1. This is where it got annoying because I felt like I was going to get back in the game, like 2-2, and then 3-2 and that sort of thing. But it doesn't happen. We give the ball away really cheaply here. Martial passes it through to Wilson, through to Lukaku, who's on his way to the back of the net at 3-1, and that's the end of half. That was the end of half time. And I felt like at this point, this game weren't happening. We were gonna just keep struggling. We're just gonna keep struggling, but never say never, as Justin Bieber always did say. I don't know why I just said that. Corner comes into Manolas. His shot is saved, but Streetman is there to easily tap the ball in the back of the net to make it 3-2. He well, we try and put up a bit of an attack here. He was really solidly defending. He had like everyone back, but he wasn't the best of defenders, to be honest. Lukaku picks up the ball here. Hazard waits for a bit of space, gives it to Mitchy Batshuayi. Nice turn, and on his weak foot puts the ball in the back of the net, and we're back in the game. 7 minutes left to get ourselves a goal. Did we get it? Of course we did. Of course we got that goal. Mitchy Batshuayi with a really nice pass over to Mertens. He somehow gets his head on the ball, and Hazard low-drivens it to the back of the net, and that was from 3-1 down to win 4-3. And that was a very, very nice start to the episode. 1,406 coins. Very, very good game. Very tight as well. Good shots. Good number of shots by each opponent. Next guy comes at us with a French team. He had himself a random goalkeeper in goal. He had himself Giroud up front with Coman and a 7-chem Ousmane Dembele. Upgraded for Kyrian and Zonzi's Cyprien. Le Marchand, he had Malquit in there, and I couldn't remember the other centre back. But early doors, Martins picks up the ball here, running really well. Went a little bit bouncy about there when we tried to pass it through, but Kostic puts the ball in, and Martins is obviously going to score from there because it was an open goal really, and well, the keeper did get his hand on it, but it was an open goal. 45th minute, this guy does get himself an attack. Giroud somehow turns me with absolutely no pace. I don't know what I'm doing here with my defender, but he puts the ball to Fekir, and Fekir nuts my goalkeeper, and he's back in the game at 1-1 on the stroke of half time, which is never what you want to see, to be honest. We pick up the ball here with Strootman. Really nice bit of passing around the edge of the box. I think I just had a corner at this point. Mertens puts the ball through, and somehow Mitchy Batshuayi scores. I don't know how it went in. It was a really weak shot, but it went in. I wasn't really going to complain about that. What happened here though is obviously you can see I didn't cut it out because he more or less kick-off goals me. He does, he runs at me with I think it was Dembele through to Giroud for Fekir, but then obviously I started to lock the defence down, but he just kept the ball. He retained it every time I got near it. He was just getting it away. I mean, Dembele puts it out to Malquit, and then he just puts a really nice cross in. And the only thing Olivier Giroud was good for in football is a scorpion kick and some headers, and he does header the ball in the back of the net and puts him back in the game at 2-2. But like I said, we don't cut it out because we get our own kick-off goal, which is pretty decent. Hazard puts the ball out to Kostic. Nice 1-2 with Goretzka. He's got space. He's got a space. He's got the pace. Hazard through to Mitchy Batshuayi. Just a nice little bit of a hold-up play and a very nice finesse shot into the back of the net. And just like that, we were 3-2 up. And that is how it ended. Really nice second win for us. 3-2 win at 1,399 coins. Really, really convincing game as well. Really good shots. Minus possession. Ignore that because that wasn't, that was hard. Third game, we come up against this guy with a 4-1-2-1-2 Prem team. Schmeichel, Bellerin, Koscielny, Laporte, Alonso, Bakayoko, Willian, Martial, Lallana, which again I really think is an interesting choice. I know he's got 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill, but I just don't think he's that good. He did have Jesus up front and Morata, who to be honest are two of the most irritating strikers to come up against, and honestly it showed. It really did show, because Bakayoko with a fantastic pass to Martial in the 4th minute, he doesn't even take a touch, he just passes it straight to Jesus. Somehow Jesus holds off Socrates of all people and scores that. I don't know how he scored that, but he did. I was not very impressed, to be honest, but I had to deal with it. Carry on with what I was doing. Willian gives the ball away to Strootman, puts it through to Hazard. Kostic, really nice scoop turn, gets him some space, nice bit of close control dribbling and a low driven to the back of the net. And within 11 minutes, we were back at level at 1-0. But again, one of those games. Lallana picks up the ball, puts it through to Jesus, who holds it up for Morata on his weak foot, just turns around and the ball is in the top of the net. I did think it was going over, but annoyingly, it did not. We pick up the ball here with Kostic through to Hazard, back over to Kostic, and it's one of these controlled attacks. Luckily, we got wiped out because I couldn't see anything coming from that. To be honest, I could not see any opening in there. He wiped us out with, I think that's Bakayoko maybe, but we obviously changed the kick taker to Mitchy Batshuayi because he's the boy, he's the man we want to get all the goals with, and he does do the little P-roll penalty into the bottom corner, and within 16 minutes this game is 2-2, so it was a very fun game to be a part of. Mertens is running at him, he tackles me, picks up the ball with Strootman to Hazard, a nice 1-2 between Mertens and Batshuayi, and I mean he is in so much space. Koscielny's good, but he's not catching him, and Mertens puts the ball in the back of the net, and that's us in the lead for the first time in this game at 3-2. Mitchy Batshuayi puts the ball to Strootman, he keeps running, nice bit of tiki-taka passing really, just trying to open some space up here. Mitchy is just got the dribbling technique and low dribblings on his weak foot into the bottom corner, and that is us 4-2 scot-free into hopefully another win, although one goal was left over, and Martial just ran at me and I couldn't stop him. And what a finish, what a great finish, I have to say. But that game did end 4-3, which was a very, very good win for us, because we want the points, we want the packs, and we want to get further into this game and improve that team. But again, shots to us, possession to him. It was one of those games, but I don't know. Fourth opponent. This was a good one. He had a French team. He had Mandanda in goal. He had Sidibe, Kimpembe, Mangala, Mendy, Kante, Dembele, Martial, Fekir, Giroud, and Mbappe. You never come up against Giroud, and I came up against 2 in 4 games, which is quite mental, to be honest. We pick up the ball here with Mitchy Batshuayi, really early doors, nice close control dribbling. He goes for a shot, and I think he just kicks the defender, and apparently that's a penalty. This game is really, really dodgy with the penalties, in my opinion, but I'm not going to complain because we step up with Mitchy to take the ball, and obviously we're going to do the best thing on this game, and that is a P-roll penalty, and we're 1-0 up. Very nice stuff, really good penalty, because no keeper gets to it, to be honest. No keeper gets to it. Mitchy Batshuayi picks the ball up here off a pass from Hazard, drags it. I tried to drag it back and be a little bit skillful and open some space up. Didn't work, but we managed to keep the ball, get the ball back. Hazard with a bit of skill through to Mertens, and first shot is blocked. Second shot is not, because Mitchy Batshuayi is just a monster. 2-0 up. I was hoping at this point we might be able to get a hat-trick with him, but at this point we hadn't had one. He does get, I think he gets an assist here with, no, yeah, he does. He gets an assist here with Hazard. Really nice close control and a fantastic finesse shot. Puts the ball in the back of the net at 3-0. I mean, we just dominated. This was still the first half. We were just playing brilliant football. Absolutely fantastic football. Nice passing. Mitchy holds it up there, gets himself another assist. But that is it. It was 4 goals in the first half. And we won 4-0. Mitchy with 2 goals and 2 assists. But that is 4 wins for this episode. And I really will not complain about that, because that is just a little step closer to some more packs. So guys, that was that. 4 games. 4 wins. It did take me 2 days. I did 2 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday. Finish off on Wednesday, ready for you guys to have it uploaded. Yeah, 12 points in Division 7, which is very, very nice. On a record of 22 wins, 0 draws, and 8 losses. 103,000 coins. It's because I went on a bit of a selling spree. So we've got obviously the FUT birthday stuff in packs. We've got the base icon stuff. We've got so many decent players ready to go. So these guys up until Clark were packed. So pack pools. So Clark went for 200, 1700, 900. Mustafi went for 4,000. Sorry, probably going for like double that now, but I did that a while ago. 750, 850, 1900, and 750. Then we get to the guys that we had in our club that we're not using at the minute. So Forsberg, 6.5k. That is like 5k profit. Farman, 7,700. That's like, I think 3k profit, 3 or 4k profit. Vertonghen I sold for 15k. That's like 15k solid profit there because we packed him. Top rack 7.3k, which is crazy. I had the centre forward to Cam card in my club, which I sold for 5k on the dot because there's none on the market. Dembele we sold for 3.5. He was the only one we took a loss on. Dendonka 1550, and Kalanoglu was a pack player that we did sell for 650. Sisto and Fetzvazidis did not sell, so discarding both of those gets us up to 104,325 coins. Annoyingly, no packs for me to open because in every single game, 4 games, each game, Mitchy got 2 goals. 2 goals in each game, which was irritating, to say the least. Very, very irritating. Just having a look here to see what we've got in that silver reward pack from a, whatever it was, from a weekly objective. But I was thinking about this, because we've got our squad now. Do we want to make a second team, which I was looking at something like this, make a second team, or completely scrap that second team, delete that, get rid of it, and just bolster this hybrid to hell. Go mental, go crazy, get some big players in. We can get an Alexandro maybe at left back because I think he's about 40k. Get ourselves maybe the inform Berkey, pick ourselves up maybe a new right back. We'll go for Kimmich or Piszczek, something big. Go for, you know, bolster this team or make a second team. I want your guys' opinions as well. But, you know, obviously I don't get many comments on these videos in terms of decisions, so I probably will decide myself if there's no deciding factor on there. Obviously I will put a Twitter poll up as well if, you know, you guys want to go and vote on that. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. But what an episode. Nice coin total to end on. 8 goals for Mitchy in this episode. So that's 30 games, 59 goals and 18 assists. He is sure thing on fire right now. Forget Will Griggs, it's Mitchy Batshuayi. He's on fire. Can't wait for next episode to get more goals with him and get closer to that 100 mark. Hopefully we get some packs in that episode as well. But as always, I'm going to end it there on a good note. As always, links down to Twitter and Instagram. Instagram, if you like, go down there, drop me a follow, drop a like on the video, drop a sub if you're new around here. Don't forget to press that bell button as well to get a notification every single time I do upload. But until next time, guys, have a fantastic day, and I shall see you all later. Bye.